everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Kelsey, Durant, and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches that they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now, here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. He's off on that one. Smith with some nice D. Now the Rockets with it. To the middle. Here's Okogie. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Morant against Thompson. Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. Here's Landale. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Now Morant. After the missed 3 from KD. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Pass to Jackson. The 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Houston's ball. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split. And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Got a piece of it. Şengün with the bucket.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morant sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson, takes a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with the experience that he has. This is a guy who plays with great energy. He's in great shape, and he is tough as heck and is not going to make many mistakes. Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. When you lob it up to Jackson Jr., he'll find a way to finish.
Smith on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Screen by Şengün. Smith. Şengün, and Şengün is right there.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Determined Jackson Jr. there through the contact.
Here's Okogie. He had 10 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Durant nails the wide-open jump shot.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Morant. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. Takes it from 10. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
And that one misses. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Now here's Morant, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Caldwell Pope against KD. And that one, good. Durant's got 7 points. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Caldwell Pope outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Up top, Eason. Guarded by Morant. Durant against Caldwell Pope. Left side Durant. Over Caldwell Pope. Again, the Rockets score.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Thompson misses.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
That one goes. Count it. He's got 11.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Thompson. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Outside, KD. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Wow, with all the player movement this offseason, Coach, some teams are clearly still trying to build their chemistry.
Yeah, Kevin, but what's tough is you've still got to try to win games while you're building that chemistry, and that can be a tough balance. It takes time, which is why some organizations prioritize continuity.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Count it.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jock Landale. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for Jalen Wells. And a switch here also for Houston. Adams checked in. Morant looking around. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 6.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Easton passes to Durant. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one on Caldwell Pope.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for KD.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Vince Williams is checked in for Caldwell Pope. Durant hits them both. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. To the middle. It's deflected. Jackson passes to Morant. Over Shepherd, and another basket for Memphis.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
A nice shot by KD.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Now Morant. He's got 8. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
High post, KD. He's against Williams, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Kevin Durant. Shepherd with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Shot from free throw range. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Here's Shepard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Thompson. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 14 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
The first one falls.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player, but adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Amen Thompson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
It's stolen by Eason. Adams with it, guarded now by Jackson. Inside, Shepard. It's rebounded by Memphis. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Outside Holiday. Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Tries from 10. Here's Jackson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Houston making a switch here. Davison's checked in. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Shepard. To the middle. Trying to find Şengün. Gets it to him.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Here's Aldama for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Here's Shepard. Pass to Davison. Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So on the floor for Houston, Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Shepard, and it's Crawford at the 2-guard spot. Here's Aldama. Şengün covering. Memphis moving it around. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Easton grabs the board. Rockets leading by 4. To the left side wing. Now Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Eason gets a wide open look. And Şengün throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. At the elbow, it's Şengün. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Adams against Jackson. Adams' shot is off. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jackson's got 18 points.
Well, he's the defensive anchor, but Jackson Jr. is reminding everyone he is a force on offense as well.
Pass to Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, outside Williams. There's a screen by Aldama. Off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 5. Now here's Şengün. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Kevin Durant's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Shepherd. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson against Morant. Just 5 on the clock. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson. Rockets leading by 7. Left side Durant. Pass to Şengün. Lets it go from the wing. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant outside. Back to Williams. And stolen by Eason. Adams down low. Jackson on him. The tray. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
And I love the patience of Durant. And then the quick decision when he sees something.
Morant outside. And Thompson sends it back. Adams in the high post. Last game he had 12. Pass to Eason. To the paint. And Şengün throws it down.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
Inside. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Şengün in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Well, Şengün is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Morant kicks to Jackson. That three off the mark. Rockets leading by 12. Şengün the bounce pass. Adams the pass to Eason. Pass to Morant.
Right here.
Fires the three. It's good from long range.
Well, you see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program, stand after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Islo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Rockets #1. In third, the Grizzlies.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Here's Morant. 8 points for him. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, that will be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
No good on that one.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
We got this.
He hits the second from the line. And KD's got the ball here for the Rockets. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. The shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Durant against Caldwell Pope. Shoots from 14. Durant going to work inside.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Landale. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Smith wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Back to Wells. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. The Rockets pull it in. Capella dishes to Thompson. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And it's Memphis on the break. Stolen by Durant. And it's Houston on the break. And here is Capella. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Here's Eason. Covered by Wells. Eason passes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. And here's KD for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Morant pulleys his way inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. To the inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant outside. And Thompson sends it back, and they're able to recover. Houston leading by 14. Smith the pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Capella. Landale grabs the miss.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. Pass to Thompson. Outside, KD. Houston moving the ball around. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. KD's got 23 points.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Thompson. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Morant.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Durant, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Grizzlies shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. To the wing on the left. Morant outside. The 3. That one doesn't go. And up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, you watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows. Still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
No, we're just messing with you.
Switching gears now, let's talk about that first half and the standout performance from Alperen Şengün.
You look at his work on the glass, it's really about the attitude, guys. You have to want those boards. This guy's been eating. That's right. Hey, Kenny, can you pass me the salt? Chomp, chomp.
I get it. Chomp, chomp. Yeah, so much rebounding. It's about desire, Shaq. But it also is pretty good that you can still chomp, chomp, and have a good position in there.
Great to hear from you two champions.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are just mad that I didn't bring you any. Ernie, can you pass me the soda? Thank you.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Jock Landale's out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Thomas Isolo as we begin the second half. Thompson with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Okogie. Misses the three. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Wells. No good off the back of the rim. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Wells. Rockets leading by 7. Durant inside.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Caldwell Pope outside. Morant sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
Smith sets the pick for Durant. Durant raising up.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. Now Wells. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Morant with the screen on Smith. There's Jackson with the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Smith the pass to Şengün. Good on the bucket. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
A true monster in the paint and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Morant finds well. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Caldwell Pope right side. 6 to shoot. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound by Smith.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Charity stripe shot. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. Thompson against Morant. Here's Caldwell Pope from down in the low post. It goes. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, there's the determination from KCP. He'll go right at you.
Down low, here's Thompson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jackson misses. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson against Thompson. Here's Landale. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. And Landale drops both of them. Rockets leading by 10. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Takes it inside. Stolen by Durant. Oh, here we go. Şengün's got the fast break chance.
Talk about executing in transition. Nice hustle there from Şengün.
Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8 inside.
It's hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Durant kicks to Thompson. KD against Caldwell Pope. Durant on the take, and then Durant with the dunk.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Stolen by Durant. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Smith on the wing. Covered by Wells. 5 to shoot. Şengün with a screen on Morant. Smith for 3. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Morant missing. Houston leading by 12. On the wing, Thompson. Again, the Rockets score.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Wells wide open. Good on the triple. Wells has got 8 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Smith. Jackson misses.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Smith kicks to KD.
Hey, yo, right here.
Thompson a screen on Caldwell Pope. KD against Caldwell Pope. KD draws the double. Smith for 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Now here's Wells. He's covered by Eason. Jackson from long range. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Şengün's got 26 points. And here's Morant. He's got 13. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. Stolen by Thompson. For the finish. And Thompson slams it home.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 17. Smith against Jackson. A floater, and that one drops for him. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
Durant up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. No good there with the step-back J.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, the length certainly helps Jackson Jr.
Thompson passes to Eason. Morant with the steal. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Thompson outside. Deflects the pass. Here's KD. The Rockets with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And Thompson kicks to KD. Thompson passes to Smith. Some nice passing there by Houston. Thompson outside. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Jackson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jackson's got 13 points in the second half.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets, number 1. Second, the Grizzlies.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Tate with the ball. To end the cold streak. Can't get it to fall. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Landale. 6 points for him. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Landale's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. And you can get used to that from Shepherd. He likes to keep the ball moving.
Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Shepherd. Conchar pulls it in. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Aldama. Finney Smith defending. Now Aldama. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Tari Eason, Alperen Sengun out there with Adams. Then there's Shepherd, and it's Holiday in at the 2. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the inside, here's Adams. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Jackson misses.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Count that one.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Jackson down low. Adams defending. He gets it in there.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Here's Shepherd. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Rockets lead by 7.
From what I've seen, Shepherd would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Pass to Conchar. Now here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Jackson hits both of them. And it's the Rockets with the ball, leading by 5. Shepherd with the ball. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Memphis moving it around. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Şengün. Holiday surveying the floor. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Conchar. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switch here also for Houston. KD's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Houston leading by 5. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Make some noise. Make some noise.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Grizzlies on defense, trailing by 5. Outside Durant. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers. And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Morant passes to Conchar. On the wing, Jackson. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Adams. Off the left rim and out.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Over in the corner, Conchar. Back to Aldama. Pass to Morant. A three ball by Morant.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Houston leading by 4. Now Shepherd. Outside Durant. In the corner, Şengün with him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That'll be his second foul of the game. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Jackson, a screen on Thompson. Back to Jackson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jackson's got 39.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Adams finds KD. And the layup's good off the glass. KD's got 18 points just in the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Jackson with the screen. Shoots from 14. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Morant.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
And Durant gets double-teamed. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the 3. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. He lobs it up. It's good. This game is all even.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Adams against Morant. Shepherd with the ball. And here is KD. Durant drains it from distance.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Here's Jackson. Adams, some nice D. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Shepherd. A three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. And it's Morant missing. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Adams. Aldama with the rebound. Grizzlies shooting and hitting almost everything here in the 4th, up around 58% from the field. It's good. 41 points for Jaren Jackson.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Shepherd, the pass to KD. Thompson right side. Pass to Şengün. Buries it down low. Şengün's got 28.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Aldama. Pass to Morant. The rebound by Shepherd. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Thompson. Now Shepherd. Morant with the steal. Here's Aldama. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Rockets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Durant kicks to Şengün. KD draws the double. Pass to Shepherd. The 3-ball hits the 3-point bomb. And it's a 6-point Houston lead.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now Concho. Now Jackson. It's stolen by Adams. Thompson looking for an opening. Outside Durant. That one is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith comes in for Steven Adams, and Okogie subbed in for Shepherd. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant left side. Jackson outside. Landale with it. Now here's Wells. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Gets it to go.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Now Thompson. Now Durant. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Thompson against Morant. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. In the center of things, Morant.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Here's Durant. Pick off in midair. Morant outside. And Thompson sends it back. Smith in the post. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Can't get it to go. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 6. Morant. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
And they go to the intentional foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. Plenty of space, and they pick up the 2.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Houston. Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
It's good.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for the Rockets, Thompson. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Here's Jackson. Puts up the 3. That shot, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Continues Caldwell Pope. Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Rockets, Josh McCoy. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Houston, Thompson. 2 shots.
Two.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.